Hey guys, KRS50 here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the Jikan Genfu Deluxe Jikan ZAKKS from Kamen GO. This is the main weapon of Kamen GEIZ, which has two modes I can switch between, and is compatible with ride watches. So, let's get started. First, we'll look at the Jikan ZAKKS starting in Ono mode. So right off the bat, we have the word Ono written here in hiragana, meaning axe. This is a pretty compact little axe, which is mainly red, black, and yellow, with a bit of silver, matching up with GEIZ's color scheme. So in the details, we have the blade here, which has got some nice molded-in details. And for the outermost part of the blade, it is actually a semi-clear black plastic, and is somewhat soft, but it's thick enough that it doesn't bend too much. Getting to the middle part, we have some watch straps here, digital watch straps. Then you have the center port for ride watches with Kamen written on the inside. Got some details back here, as well as the countdown button up here. Have a little pull lever, which is going to be for the other mode. Then the handle down here with the trigger. It says Kamen here as well. Then we switch it around to the back and see more nice details. You have the speaker here, power switch here, and the battery cover here, and this takes two AAA batteries. So switching to the other mode, you're going to take the blade and unclip this part, then fold it down and clip it down here. And now we have Yumi mode. And so now the lettering changes to Yumi, meaning arrow. And there's another clever trick here, similar to what the Jikan GIWAGIWA had, to where the No of Ono mode becomes the Mi of Yumi mode. So that's pretty clever. You see some more details here on the inside, as well as a new grip, as in this mode you're supposed to hold it by this part instead of the other handle. And so we also have this part which changes to an arrowhead, and then this obviously is the lever for the bow firing action. Now for a size comparison, here it is with the Jikan GIWAGIWA. As you can see, the Jikan GIWAGIWA is longer, whereas this is a more compacted design, but that's necessary for the transformation. But as far as the scaling goes, these two are definitely in scale with each other, mainly because of how they have to kind of be shrunk down to the same point, or be in the same scale, to have the ride watch ports be the same size. So next, we'll switch it on. We'll get the confirmation sound. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to try out the mode switching. When it's mode, it'll say you, me. Then switching it back to the other mode, we get oh no. So first we'll test out the sounds in Ono mode. So first we have the basic attack sound. Now one thing of note is that for the basic attacks, you can use either of the two activation methods. So if you pull the lever here, it'll also activate the hitting sound. So then we can try out the countdown attack. So there we have the time charge attack for Ono mode, which is ZAKKURI, and that's where we get into the name here. So Jikan ZAKKS, the ZAKKS part is another combination word, that being of ZAKKURI and axe. Now as far as the meaning for that, ZAKKURI seems to have a few meanings. I don't know which one they're going for, so I'm not really going to try to give an actual translation of it. Additionally, there is a different sound that you'll get if you pull the trigger before the countdown is finished, which is that. Then we'll switch it over to Yumi mode. So first we have the basic attack sound. Then the time charge. And that attack is Kiwa Uchi. And switching back to Ono mode. You next bring in the GEIZ Ride Watch for finish time. And so there we get GEIZ ZAKKURI cutting. Then switch it over to Yumi mode. Replace on the watch. Where we now get GEIZ GIWAGIWA Shoot. And finally, we can test the weapon finish time sounds for the Ghost Ride Watch and Drive Ride Watch. So first we have Ghost. And then Drive. And there we go. Overall, I think the Jikan ZAKKURI is both a fun and unique weapon toy. While the Jikan GEIZ is something pretty standard, as Bandai has been making sword-to-gun transforming weapon toys for years, this is the first time we've got something like this where we have an axe that becomes a bow. And I think that is pretty creative and pretty clever how they handled it, where one part of the blade to the axe becomes the rest of the curve of the bow. And it also has a cool design to where, because of the way it's designed, it actually looks like it has a string pulled back in Yumi mode. Additionally, I think that this also has the better sounds of the two. Whereas the Jikan GEIZ has sounds that seem pretty standard and to a certain degree generic, I feel that the Jikan ZAKKURI has more stylized sounds with more fun ways of having the mode change sounds, as well as having a cool BGM track for the finish attack standbys instead of the kind of charging sound that the Jikan GEIZ had. I also think that it is pretty cool how it has those two different triggers and how you use it in different ways depending on which mode you're in, as opposed to, again, the Jikan GEIZ where you just use the trigger in both modes. Now, yes, this is basically saying that I personally like the Jikan ZAKKURI more than the Jikan GEIZ, but they're both definitely solid toys, and both are fun to use on their own and with ride watches. So if you're a fan of Kamen Rider GEIZ, and you are interested in weapon toys, then I can definitely recommend picking this up. Next time, I'll be doing a review of the Rider Armor series Kamen Rider GEIZ and Ghost Armor, Saturday at 6 PM PST. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KRX50, riding off.